The misfortune ban I don't agree with. I think that was just like a fear ban in lane. Yeah. With the misfortune Leona down. I don't know, what do you pick here? You ban the Vayne. I feel like you want to pick up a Xayah. Yeah, something, maybe a Twitch even, something that can just kill a team. He must be an Ornn player. He is. But I feel like they're just devolving into target. I don't know. It's very interesting. Not banning the Shen because he performed insane on Shen. Maokai. Huh. I mean, it's a good ban. I'd like to see. Okay. Was that the Thresh that was banned away last game? Oh my goodness. We're gonna see some crazy stuff here. Oh my goodness. There's a Shen again, yeah. Oh my. Same comp. Yeah, definitely. I think if they can play maybe a Gragas or a Cho'Gath here, they can really. They're gonna take the Rammus though. All right. Oh my. Are we gonna see a Zed pick, or is it the safe Xerath pick? Nope. There it is. Banned away from him last game. He gets to lock it in this game, and that's the first round of picks and bans through as we jump into the second. I foresee a lot of 80 carry bans. A lot of 80 carry bans. This is gonna be interesting how they. Or dodge. Jarvan. Definitely an interesting band. But hey, maybe. I think you just miss it in customs. I haven't run into that scenario. Alistar. Okay. So they're not even targeting ADCs. Yeah. Okay. That's smart. Is that a sub? Is that a sub ADC? Is that the same ADC from last game? Okay. Oh, I don't look at names. Tristana coming through though. After that Twitch ban. Xayah for sure now. I'm thinking. Yeah. I don't know. I like the comp. Seems very straightforward. Obviously, the Shen and the Sejuani being picked again. Very strong little duo in team fights. You give that. Yeah, you give that Tristana the. Absolutely. Completely different. No, the team is a lot of all over the place. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be interesting. Don't dodge, please. Thank you. Fold it very good. I don't agree with that. You see the Maokai ban into the Shen because Maokai is very strong against Shen. I feel like you don't want to ban Ornn, and you'd like to pick Ornn for your top laner. I feel like Volibear didn't really, yeah, yeah. I feel like Volibear didn't really have that impact last game. I mean, we saw Shen was like 3-0-12 at like 25 minutes, ridiculous score, obviously providing great utility, saving their carries on so many occasions that you really don't want to lock him into that easy matchup with the Volibear again. They have a Rammus. Oh my goodness. With the Lantern. Hey, stranger things have happened. Mm. I was gonna make a Stranger Things pun, but I don't know if you even watched that. That's unfortunate. But I like the Lulu. Lulu got through ban phase. I feel like Lulu is a pretty big priority. I don't think Alistar is as high as a priority as Lulu. I don't think, letting almost the exact same comp through. Obviously, the ADCs are different, but Tristana has that hopping around kind of team fighty, very mobile ADC feel that Vayne has. You have the AoE control mage. Xerath is a little bit different. He's more of a bully in some aspects with that range early game. But it is kind of very similar comp. I almost wish he had gone Zed mid because that would have been fun to see rather than another mage. But it's going to be that Xerath. I like that there's a barrier on the side of Igar. The
heal on Xerath.
Yeah. Heal on Xerath. I like the defensive summoner though. You just lost lane to this guy. You got to give him a little bit of respect. Cannot take that teleport again.
No, he took barrier last game as well. On the Orianna. It wasn't working out for him. There was so much damage coming out of the brand that
it was the interaction where, yeah, Ignite lasts for a second longer, 1 tick longer than a barrier does. So even though you barrier, Ignite still hits you for that damage after. So
yeah,
a couple of kills and the brand passive on top of that.
Yeah, the brand passive along with another burn coming out of the Ignite is just it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with.
I think if you're a Bubblegum, win or lose this next game, you have to take a more serious look at your ban phase because allowing Lulu, Sejuani, Shen on one team is just incorrect.
Yeah, that's never something you want to see on the other team.
That's not good. No.
Just Lulu and Sejuani alone, you don't want to see those on the other team. No. Add a Shen into it, and there's so much protection for that Tristana that there's really not much they're going to be able to do to get onto that Tristana.
And Lucian is so short range, he's going to have to walk through aforementioned Shen, Sejuani, and Lulu to get to these carries. This is going to be very interesting.
Absolutely. That's why I didn't like the Lucian pick.
Yeah.
In the end there.
Maybe it's a comfort pick.
He hovered the Caitlyn. I would have rather to see that or the Xayah over the Lucian.
Definitely the Xayah, yeah. Caitlyn's an anomaly. Caitlyn is like Draven.
Yeah.
They're few and far between.
Very hit and miss.
Very, very hit and miss.
Because if you're able to kite as the Caitlyn, then yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that in her early game list, but it's one of those, kind of gimmicky, kind of hit or miss champions right now. She's not particularly strong in this last patch, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I like the Rammus Thresh. I want to see this Rammus come in on a lantern, full speed, just coming in and taunting somebody.
Yeah, that'd be a good combination. They have to make it work in the bot lane this time. They had the winning lane, and Sejuani was able to make it down before Warwick was, and that was just devastating for them. The Vayne picked up a couple kills, and then later on in team fights, the Vayne was picking up kills all over the place.
Especially with that early game Lucian. I don't know. They do have the Vigar late game, but it just feels like such a weird pick into that comp. Like Volibear's fine early game, Rammus is fine early game, Lucian Thresh fine early game, but then you pick up Vigar. There's a even Orianna was open. Like I don't know. Maybe didn't want to play. He probably didn't want to play Orianna 2 games in a row after that disheartening loss. But very interesting. We're gonna see how it happens. Maybe there's a saving grace in that giant cage of Vigars with all the taunts and the flips and the hooks. But we'll see.
Hopefully Bubblegum's able to pull this one out and send us to 3 games. And I guess we'll see how everything turns out. Whether Bubblegum is able to push us to 3 or if TVD is going to close out the series.
Definitely. As we're going to get into game here. Looking at the items, doesn't look like anything too crazy.
Yeah,
so we have Doran Shield top lane.
Starts.
Yeah, Doran Shield top lane. We have those what are those things called? The mana, I don't even know. I know there's Hunter's Machete, but the Hunter's Talisman maybe it's called.
Yeah, I think it's Hunter's Talisman.
Stopwatch coming through for Vigars. He has points. Inspiration Tree. It's so weird learning all the new names of all the new masteries.
Yeah.
Strange.
They're thrown.
I've called it Thunderlords like every single game.
It is Thunderlords.
It is that. Well, it's harder than Thunderlords, but
Ares Deathfire Touch.
Well, Deathfire Touch with a shield thing. I don't know. I like the old Deathfire Touch better, but that's okay.
Well, nothing too.
Comets though, mid lane. Ooh.
Nothing really going on here. Just setting up their ward lines.
Same thing. 5 is last
everything
game,
safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be
a little bit more
starts on the
preemptive
bot
warding
side
though.
again.
They got a ward in the river this time.
Yeah, they did it. They put a ward down.
Yeah. Level 1 put a ward down. Congratulations.
Both teams. Both teams put a ward down.
You still muted?
No, I fixed it.
Okay. Awesome.
I had the audio muted for the intermission.
I got like 3 DMs.
Yeah, so did I. Don't worry.
Just making sure. So same starts for Sejuani, starting the box side. Likes that stronger leash. As Rammus is actually going to start the chickens, raptors, wraiths, whatever season you started playing in, and going to go right over to that red. Pretty standard. Kills those very quickly because of his AoE reflection.
Yeah, very good start. Sejuani, buff to buff.
Buff to buff.
Now we'll see.
No nonsense.
Where Sedge wants to go with those double buffs.
I think to the enemy blue buff.
Could go to the enemy blue buff. Whether she decides to or not is to be seen. It's gonna be the chickens.
Chickens.
I believe she might try and make something top. Very good CC combo out of the Shen and and the Sejuani. May be able to at least burn a flash. But Shen is getting the worst of these trades.
The thing is, I don't feel like she actually needs to do anything other than counter gank early on, as they just outscale them, for the exception of Vigar. And even that, like, Vigar can't actually carry fights in the same way like an Orianna could. So
Vigar is more delete one person.
Yeah,
hope
which
that
I
your
mean,
team does the rest.
Yeah, they do have. Well, I mean, it's a dual threat comp with the Tristana, maybe being aggressive and jumping in, but that Xerath is definitely not going to be in Vigar range unless he, simply misplays.
Yeah, the miracle play here is
Rammus Lantern.
Ooh,
nice hook bot
lane.
lane.
Out of Thresh, and that's gonna be.
That's gonna force an exhaust.
That's gonna be the heal and exhaust, and that's still gonna be
Woo!
Lucian picking up the first blood. So this early pick.
Nice plays.
Very good. And very
pulling
well
him out of
played.
that jump. Yeah, pulling him out of the jump. Tristana did hold flash. Maybe not respecting the damage a little bit, but nice hook, nice flay. Taking advantage of that strong level 3 bot lane as they got to level up. And Sejuani is going to pat down here. Not much she can do though. They're pretty strong.
Very well played out of the bottom lane from Bubblegum.
Very good job.
Quick trades coming out in the mid lane. Lots of damage throughout these small trades from Atesh onto Doom Rider, but other than that, not too much That's Vygar very low on mana now too.
Has to be a little bit of a call to back here. As Xerath even knows he's just outside of range. Yeah, I mean you died at about this time last game. I feel like you do want to, call it a day as he lines himself up against the turret. He's getting that extra damage there.
And that's a very low Doom Rider. That maybe there you go. That's another easy kill picked up for a Tesh. Now that's questionable timing. I believe right there you want to get that back. You don't want to wait, and that's gonna be Daddy going down in the jungle as well. And that that's a flash burned out of Thresh. And this is just staying too long out of Bubblegum.
Definitely not having respect there. As even we see Lucian not, he's backing in auto attack range, and he loses 5 or 6 seconds each time, and now they have to stay at turret, and Sejuani could actually pat down. She's too low. But actually Xerath is 6. That could work. The cheeky little ward jump, or that hop to get the ward. Yeah, definitely questionable plays on the Vygar. I mean, he has flash and barrier up, and he just kind of watched Xerath kill him.
And this is Xerath getting a lot of poke damage onto this Vygar again.
He has a blue buff now.
He needs to respect the mid laner from TVD. He saw what happened to him last game, and he's not respecting that.
Definitely unfortunate. Rammus is actually going to come in here. I mean, Xerath has everything up. I feel like he senses something. Comes up the ward.
He's going to slow stun. There's a lot of damage going down.
Flash over it.
And he's just going to quickly flash out of that. A good trade, but
yeah. Cage was misplaced. They could have changed or layered that CC to keep him there, and they probably killed him, but that's okay. We got flash at least. And Vygar is actually 6 now, so there's actually a real threat.
Yeah,
Xerath probably wants to poke him once and then ult him here in a minute.
There's potential for an actual kill here from the Vygar with his ultimate being up now. And we'll see what he decides to do with it.
Rammus has flash. He should probably loop around and come back in. There's no reason not to. Xerath has no sums. Oh, that hurts. This is where Xerath backs off and ults. Yep. Bear coming out as all 3 shots hit. As Xerath is scripting. He's scripting. Important. If you hit your ultimate, you're scripting.
So this is just gonna be a quick Mountain Drake coming out for TVD with knowing that Doom Rider has to back. It's a very easy take. Rammus taking the scuttle on the top side, giving his top laner a bit more vision, a little bit more safety.
It's one of those things. I feel like the jungler, just like last game, needs to be like the Warwick. As they actually reset and Lucian flashes over the pit! Oh my goodness!
What did I just miss?
The lantern to safety, but jeez, that's an aggressive play from Mountain Drake.
And they didn't even secure it.
No!
You don't do that when there's when the jungler's there and your jungler's not. There's no point.
He had stars in his eyes. He wanted
the sneaky W.
Most valuable ADC flashes in and steals dragon. GG.
Should have just sneaky W'd.
Right? He might have actually gotten it. I think the jungler had already smited. Huh. Interesting. Well, that's a long cooldown to throw away like that. As they're gonna head back and they're actually gonna maybe even take that turret bot lane. Nah, get rotated.
It's gonna be a lot of damage, but
they're getting rotated.
Wrath coming bot as well.
Volibear has teleport.
Good
nice
hook out of Thresh to sort of stop the engage, but that's still gonna be a slow. The stun onto Lucian, but the lantern to get him out, but it's not gonna help. The flash from air, the exhaust, the Shen ulti.
Then teleport coming through. Nice dodge.
And they're in a very bad place right now with the Vygar being there. That's Volibear teleporting in. He misses the flip, the hook into turret. That's gonna be a very low Shen. That's gonna be Volibear going down to Era. And that's going to be Jibs and Bits going down. That's a double kill for Tristana.
Definitely some miscommunication there. A desynchronized teleport coming through. As they're actually able to pick up, what is that, a two for none?
Yeah, 2 for 0.
Two
under
for
the
0.
turret and first turret goal.
It's Rammus is kind of just off farming. again, we go back to this Rammus. There needs to be some shot call here in comms to make it a proactive play, because you burn the mid lane flash. You know that bot lane has no subs now in the ADC. Now's the time to make a play and swing back this game. Was already 2.5k gold and a couple turrets.
He needs to get to the bot side of this map and get his bot lane back to where they need to be.
Definitely, which is ahead at this point, which is what we were talking about before. They actually need to be ahead at this point to be even because of the scaling.
Yeah, due to the scaling, Tristana just scales so well into the late game, and this is TVD sending their bot lane top and the Shen to just deal with the bot side.
That's a smart play. You know that they're short range. They can't siege as well against that Shen, as Tristana obviously sieges very well on the top side, going to be able to probably take down that tower. She gets herself red buff with the Lulu. Double pink wards can never be too safe. They might have hit another ward there. Double the vision, double the... I don't know. I can't think. But anyways, they're going to push in that tower as a bit of a
big wave too.
Convergence on mid lane here as the 4 people mid as the Rammus kind of peels off. But I feel like they have to match this push top. They have to send either somebody top, which I don't think is the right call, or shove down this mid lane as they already have 3 people there.
Yeah, they need to take a turret in return if they're
quickly
gonna lose this turret. And this is Rammus coming towards the top side. Lulu getting taunted and flipped, but the ultimate keeping her alive. And that's going to be
nice.
Tristana ulting the Rammus away, and Sejuani coming in to keep her alive. The stun onto the Volibear. That's going to be Tristana dealing a lot of damage. The Veigar is up top, though. This is not good. She's still going to get another kill, and Spazzy Banana going to take the double.
Oh my goodness, what a fiesta. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Shen is pushing, getting damage onto that tower. It's about to pop his siege or whatever that mastery is. I don't even know.
That rune thing.
Yeah, that rune thing, mastery runes. That was last season. Xerath, though, I'm surprised he didn't roam during that, because he definitely had an opportunity with ult up. Maybe a misplay as Lucian's going to kill all that wave bot lane, and Shen... I think Shen's going to be fine. He just kind of walks away.
He has taken quite a bit of damage from that press the attack, though. But he's just going to steal the health back. Say thank you, and Rammus, he has to get around the creeps before he can start this.
They have a Thresh is there.
Thresh is there.
Mid tower's going to go down in the meantime after, as a result of the chase, but Shen has a flash and taunt up now.
So there's the flash.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be fine.
Taunt, and he's just going to get away. That's a lot invested into the bot lane. They lost mid turret. And now
they're gonna lose Herald now.
Herald's gonna go down as well.
So maybe some. Once again, it's the balance between proactive shot calling and reasonable shot calling. I like the play to go say, hey, we're gonna go do this, but you have to kind of weigh the outcome as well. But a lot of that comes with experience. And right now, I think if you're Bubblegum, you're mostly just looking to gain experience at this point. That's perfectly fine.
There has to be a point where you call that off, though.
There does. But I think you can take it with a grain of salt. It's better to call it than to not call it at all.
Yeah.
I do like that. Here we go. The Rift is top is good. They're gonna probably get 2 towers here.
That's
the bot lane
easy turret for sure. We'll see what Veigar has to
Shen's
say
on
about
pollution in the bot lane though.
That's an amazing trade out of Shen onto 2 of them.
Wow.
Tristana jumping in, gets hit by the stun as well. And that's just gonna fizzle out into nothing, and that's maybe top tier 2. Volibear in the back. And it looks like they're just going to have to back off here. They don't have the health to fight this 3v3. Good polymorph out of Lulu, and that's going to be Lulu getting very low. And Volibear's going to go over the wall with 3 members of TVD. And that's a very low Volibear. He's got his passive, and that's going to be Lulu going very low. That maybe Lulu going down. The bite out of Volibear. And now Rammus rolling towards that Tristana, but nothing else is going to come of that.
Oh my goodness. That is one brave bear.
That is a very brave bear. Jumping over the wall with 3 members of TVD and still picking up a 1-for-0.
Well, Xerath is like, guys, we need to take this objective.
And Daddy smiting the blue buff away from his mid laner.
He's carrying. As the mid lane and the top lane fight for CS there.
And that's another free dragon picked up on the side of TVD.
Yeah. We can't hear the other caster. Am I still not being able to be heard?
You should be able to. I got all my sound on.
Did you mute me?
No.
On the stream?
No.
Hello?
Wait,
Oh.
is that's got to be an old message. Because they said it was good
That has
after.
to be
Because I
old.
fixed it. And then they said
Okay.
it was good. Because
Jeez,
I was the one they couldn't hear.
Okay.
It's like 40 years ago. Hello?
Unlucky.
Unlucky.
The gold lead, for all that's been happening, the gold lead is actually only 2k apart, and most of that is on the mid laner, as he does have like a 1.5 lead right now. And it's obviously small leads throughout the team for the turrets and the objectives, but most of that is just on the Xerath having
Yeah,
the
Xerath getting... He did manage to get the last hit on first turret, so he did get the majority of that gold, as well as getting the solo mid turret. And this is going to be Daddy going in. The hook on
nice
to
hook.
Tesh. This is going to be a Tesh going down, but this is Daddy getting very low. He's going to go down. Jibs and Bits flashing for the Tristana, but this is going to be him going down as well. And that's going to be
Shen coming in.
Daddy Tempo following down. Era getting very low, still trying to fight this out, but he's going to go down to Doom Rider.
Goodness.
And this is going to be Doom Rider going down to the Shen, maybe even Lucian. You got Volibear chasing down Lulu. Lulu calling for some help. Shen on the way to help her out.
She said, I've got a bear. I've got a bear.
Volibear now needs to run. Getting taunted up by the Shen.
He's going back in.
But he's got the passive. They're not going to be able to kill him.
He's going back in. It's okay.
Lucian coming back as well.
That was all kinds of clown fiesta.
That was all kinds of clown fiesta.
That was Bubblegum waiting until the turret had gone down to engage. I think maybe they were waiting for a member, but Shen did not have ult for that fight, as he was actually forced to teleport behind the team. Or maybe actually, I think what happened was he ulted to Atesh, and then Atesh died, and he didn't get in, so he had to actually teleport as well. So both of those cooldowns being down actually means maybe Bubblegum has a little window here with only about a 2.5 K gold lead down to use that Volibear teleport and get some leverage around the map.
This can't be right. Vigar only has 101 stacks.
He only has 90 CS.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
He's gotten 103 bonus.
Rammus up top, though.
AP. Rammus just taking down a Tesh.
Taking on him.
Aftershock is so
styling on him. Styling on him. 0-3 and 5. Not the cleanest game, but he is a melee tank, and they're down a little bit, so you gotta expect the deaths.
Yeah, he's
really
he's doing his best to get onto Era, but Era's just got so much peel from his team, and it's keeping him alive for so long that he's able to burn Daddy down.
Look at that that CS differential though.
Wow,
from the bot
Lucian
lane.
is
That's a 55 CS. Yeah, that's ridiculous. It really, I think a lot of it comes back to that Vayne ban. The guy is almost a notorious Vayne player. I think you just do a little research at the beginning and take that away from him. It seemed to be a huge comfort pick. We'll see how he does though on this Tristan as the game progresses.
Well, he is 4-3, so he has been able to pick up kills for himself, and that's going to be
nice
Vigar getting caught out. A very well chained CC. Vigar is going to go down. They chained that CC amazingly.
That was a very, very interesting positioning, standing up very far. He's actually going to pick up an Abyssal Mask on that Vigar. Definitely trying to not die, as there's a bit of magic damage coming through. Obviously, the Sejuani, the Shen, and the Xerath, most importantly, doing a bit of magic damage.
Yeah, that Xerath is really strong at this point, too. So that's going to be Daddy walking in, and that's going to be Daddy going down.
One by one.
And now Spazzy Banana just, hey guys, what's up? Walking through the team of Virtual Death.
Lulu says, I told you there was a bear.
And that's going to be his passive popped again. Oh, that's going to be a
nice
stun onto Era. Have his heal burned. Lucian doing as much as he can to try and keep his team in this one, but this is going to be mid-inhib going down for sure.
Definitely. They have to take it fast, though, as, ooh, that hook almost connects. Shen does have TP, though, and they're going to get 2 towers, or an inhibitor and a tower at the same time. Well, Team Bubblegum preparing for a Baron fight here again. It seems like a repeat of last game. Shaky early game, and then a lot of macro misplays on the side of Team Bubblegum. Not really crazy big plays on the side of TVD, but just misplays on the side of Bubblegum. And
yeah,
TVD capitalizing
really
on that.
taking advantage of the misplays of Bubblegum. Ram is stepping up a little too close there. Is taken down fairly quickly. He's not that tanky yet with only the Bramble Vest and Cinderhall completed.
He needs health.
He needs to finish his... I think he needs to finish his Thornmail. And then without lifesteal from Era, it's going to be tough for him to auto-attack that
He's dying to the AP combo though. I feel like Adaptive Helm is very good here, and rushing more armor while you will kill the Tristana. Oh, that hook goes wide. Is not the best thing at this point. But just Xerath poking at him. They're gonna take that scuttle. Nice crit from Tristana. She has rapid fire cannon as well. Very strong in the sieges.
Coming out of Atesh here.
We're gonna see if we see Lucian flash over the wall again, trying to steal that dragon.
There's an Infernal to get in there. But that's going to be easy.
Oh my goodness, that smite. God, a 295 HP smite. Jesus. That's nerve-wracking.
And now
that's two Infernals
like they're going over towards Baron.
Oh, they can easily do Baron at this point. They're tanky enough. They have enough damage. They have the Shen TP. They have the Shen ultimate even.
And they have 3 spotted in base.
Yeah.
So...
With supers, I don't think they can contest this. This is pretty free
Baron
at this point.
for TVD.
They're gonna get taken kind of low though. I think if there weren't supers in the base and maybe they had a little more heads up, they could have definitely contested this. As Sejuani is extremely low.
This is gonna be Tristana's getting caught out, and she's just gonna jump back out. That's gonna be Daddy getting the ultimate onto Kev, but he's going very low. Spazzy Banana in the back line trying to take out that Tristana. Daddy's going to go down, and that's going to be Spazzy Banana soon to follow. Lucian going down as well. And that just went from bad to worse for Bubblegum.
Definitely. TP coming in as well. Shen with the Baroned up minions. Got the super there in the middle. That tower is going to be going down very quickly with his rune proc. And wow, that's a huge chunk. A lot of HP to empower that.
This is Vygar just trying to do what he can, but
Vygar
at this
with
point,
the Abyssal
I don't think
Mask.
he's able to do it.
I think that's going to be game.
Thresh is up. You got 4 seconds on Daddy. We'll see whether they can
10k gold lead. 22 minutes.
And that's going to be a game.
Baroned up minions going to fish off that game. Wow.
That's a 2-0 for TVD.
Definitely a replicate of the first game, I would say. Very similar.
Very similar to the first game. They drafted a different comp. It didn't work out for them.